Headline, suck it up, Buttercup. Lawmaker wants to cut funding for schools coddling students over Trump. Okay, let's start with this.
Oh, boy, you're going to make my blood pressure go.
No, this is going to be awesome.
I'm already sweating.
If we can keep your ears attached.
All right.
Okay, what is one of the big stories across the state of Louisiana over the past few days has been the cutting of what? TOPS money.
Yep, TOPS money's being trimmed for only funded at 41% for the spring.
And the reason that TOPS originally, I assumed TOPS funding, which was privately funded, was for exceptional students who probably couldn't afford to go to school, i.e., it may have started off as a somewhat legitimate private entitlement. Since the state took it over, it's expanded, it's broader, it's now everybody applies for TOPS. Mm-hmm. And now everybody's panicking because TOPS is being cut by about, 44? No, it will pay for 44%.
Yeah, 41 now.
So the point I'm making is, as college tuition becomes more and more and more unaffordable, when more and more people have to seek outside funding, either loans or scholarships or fill in the blank to pay for college, college is at the same time spending money on coloring books and beanbag chairs.
And Play-Doh.
Yeah. And puppy dogs for kids to play with.
Because they're a bunch of whiny babies.
They're upset about the election of Donald Trump, so they need to vent.
An Iowa lawmaker is looking to slash funding for public colleges, spending money on grief counseling.
Oh, dear Lord.
And other kid glove treatment for students upset over last week's presidential election results. Since Donald Trump's upset victory last Tuesday, colleges across the country have brought in therapy dogs, they've canceled exams, and they have held cry-ins on campuses.
Cry-ins.
Whatever happened to going to a bar?
Republican state legislator, and this is in Iowa, Bobby Kaufman says he will introduce Suck It Up Buttercup legislation.
There you go.
Amen.
When the state legislature reconvenes in a bid to fight back against campus coddling. Now, I had read this earlier, and this is awesome, from my friend Ray. The University of Kansas is offering therapy dogs to students. Therapy dogs. Tuition is rising. Students more and more and more can't afford college. They're coming out of college with $200,000 in debt, and the college is paying for therapy dogs.
I have a great idea. Instead of therapy dogs, give them attack Dobermans. Toughen those kids up.
The University of Kansas offering therapy dogs to students who are looking for comfort after the Donald Trump election victory. The University of Michigan provided, say it. The University of Michigan provided
Play-Doh
and coloring books for students who felt traumatized by the election.
Your feelings were hurt.
Ray writes, if we're ever attacked on American soil and the enemy comes armed with a bag of rubber bands and plastic butter knives, and it's up to this generation to protect us, we, are, cooked.
We can drown the enemy in our tears.
Which brings us to the SMU story. Is this real? Yes, it is. About 2 weeks ago, the SMU volleyball team invited the daughter of one of the policemen who was slain, killed in the line of duty during the Dallas ambushes during the riots in Dallas. He was one of the officers killed. They invited his daughter, a high school volleyball player, to do the ceremonial first serve of the game as a tribute to her father.
Her fallen father.
The day after the election, that girl's daughter received an email from SMU saying that there was a miscommunication, an information breakdown, and that she was no longer invited for the ceremonial first serve. They went on to explain that given the results of the election, that they felt that having the daughter of a slain Dallas police officer who died in the line of duty protecting the citizens of Dallas could be construed as culturally insensitive.
Oh, it might offend some people at the volleyball game.
Look at me. Where are we in society?
Where we cannot honor a fallen police officer at a college event?
Take it a step further.
We might hurt somebody's feelings.
No, wait. That's where I'm going. Whose feelings would you hurt?
Whose?
The people who want policemen dead.
Oh, man.
Look at me. They, SMU.
They don't want to honor police officers because they think all police officers are bad.
Because they don't want to offend the feelings of people who are happy that officer died. What other way is there to explain it? You tell me.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
You understand it better than you let on.
It's just making me crazy. It really does.
It's
out of hand.
SMU favors the people who want policemen dead over the Dallas police force. And to be more specific, the slain policeman and his family.